Get paid, that's what we do. Stay fly, that's what we do. Get hoes, that's what we do. Stay drunk, that's what we do. That's what we do. Yeah, that's what we do. That's what we do. Yeah, that's what we do.
He know where my mama stays. He know where your mama stay. Said he had a gun. Well, you seen him? How many people in the hood play like that? We back, baby. Episode 8. Come on now. Shawty, Lil 6, let's go, man.
How you dropping down, niggas change? Some chicks in that gym just for rap. How you say you my brother, boy, you snatching? Hopped out that jam, bitch, I'm maxing. Niggas shot like bitches. Bitch Tennessee, niggas flip like switches. How you say you riding, crash out, nigga hitting ditches.
Hey, I listen to this shit and wanna spin a block on a nigga, boy. Lil 6 behind me wanting to load up.
Niggas wearing jerseys, can't even get the switch. Yeah, I had to say that, niggas thought it was the intermission. Check out how you miss it.
Free now, shawty, let's go.
Fellas never change, I won't crash out by these bitches. And they still talking shit, so we jump out on they snitch. I got some
don't go back, Shawty.
Put some money on this bitch.
You free now, don't go back. Don't get them for no time.
How you feeling? And I'm about fucking money, so I'm crashing by them benches. You can't beat that fucking scope. I'ma jump out like on 10. When we slide, we don't need a load. Catch them in them dickies. Got some shots in this stall, tryna bang on like I'm 50. Barrel full of ops, fuck them. They all gone. Got some money on his head if I touch them.
Yeah, y'all already know what it is. This is Henny and fried crabs. Sophisticated ignorance, educated ratchetness. This is episode 8. 8. I'm just getting started, but we back finally. It's been a minute since my album reviews, you know. Shout out to everybody that's been rocking with me, listening to me on all streaming platforms. If you're on YouTube, make sure you subscribe. You like the picture. Like the video. Damn, like the picture. Am I drunk? No, I'm not drunk yet. Like the video, leave a comment, you know, be interactive. Don't just be up there, man. Some of y'all weirdos, man, just ghost followers, man. I need y'all to subscribe, follow, do all of that. Shout it out, share it. And we're going to keep this thing rocking. All right, today, I got a special guest with me. I want to start off by saying this might be a little difficult because she's a Taurus.
See?
Now, granted, I'm a Taurus too, but you know when two Tauruses around each other, shit get real crazy because we stubborn as hell. So, you know.
You right. You right.
She's educated. Mm-hmm. She is an entrepreneur, boss.
Talk your shit.
She fly too. I'm telling y'all, y'all follow her on Instagram. Shawty can dress for sure. She know how to put that shit on. You know how they say put that shit on? She know how to put that shit on. She is the owner of, what do you say? What's the name of it?
House of Her.
House of Her, Shay. She's the queen of Shay. Natasha J, y'all give it up for her.
Hey y'all.
What's good, Natasha?
I'm good. Happy to be here.
Oh yeah, how was your week?
Normal stuff. I can't complain. We still alive. We still in the quarantine. We still in the panoramic, whatever you want to call it. We here, so I ain't gonna complain.
I want to get up out of it, man. I'm kind of tired of this shit, man.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, I like wearing the mask and shit because I haven't been sick since the pandemic started. I ain't been sick.
What's so crazy is CIAA 2020, right before it went down, I went to CIAA, and on my drive down there, I felt horrible. So I had all of the symptoms of COVID prior to tests and everything coming out. I came back from CIAA, and they told me I had an upper respiratory infection. COVID. The same thing as COVID. This is before testing and all that stuff. But
fucked your whole CIAA up. Yeah,
I was in the hotel room. I was going out during the daytime. Couldn't really get in the groove of CIAA. If you ever went to a HBCU or a CIAA school, you know CIAA is like homecoming.
Say it again. And we getting a little ahead of ourselves because, on Henny and Fried Crabs, we start with a shot. I'm back on my brown today. My black folks said black power, so I had to get back on my brown. So we're going to start with a shot.
Cheers.
Salud.
That Casamigo do something to you.
Ooh-wee. Hey, listen. You could tell she a gangster too. She went to college. She don't need no chaser. I said, yo, you drink? She said, yeah. I said, you want something to mix? She said, hell no, straight. I said, oh, you can't trust them women to drink shit straight.
Just put myself on ice.
I feel you. CIAA was crazy because I actually never went. I went to a CIAA school too. Chawan is well, it was a CIAA school. We not no longer there.
You missing out. It's good times.
The only thing that I, about CIAA that I was kind of shaky on is everybody from the 757 goes. So I'd be like, yo, I don't want to fucking see all of y'all again.
But then you got the alumni coming back. You never.
And niggas don't be going to the basketball game.
Oh, never. I've never went to a CIAA basketball game.
Even
never.
to see your alma.
Never.
She graduated from Virginia State, y'all.
Shout
out to
Hell
the Trojans.
Hell State.
Every time I bring somebody, because the girl Coco was Virginia State. My man Royce was Virginia State. My man Poe was Virginia State. Every time they come,
I mean, it's the greats for me.
I'd be like, yo, I used to run through the woo-woos.
I was never a woo-woo. I'm sorry. Shout out to S2S, Sister Smooch.
What's that?
It's an organization at Virginia State.
Why we here? All right, because I wanna have a whole segment of fraternities and sororities. Are you in one?
I'm not.
Okay, why?
Because I was in Sister to Sister. It was a lot of why you want to be down type. And I felt like it was envious. I felt like because they envied the relationship that me and my sisters had together, they only let a select few get in. Okay. So, but nothing against anybody,
So, Natasha, she's from Pittsburgh, PA.
412.
I already told her, black and yellow. That's
how we do.
Joint. I fuck with the old Wiz. I don't like the new Wiz, but that's a whole nother.
Everybody has to evolve. And
yeah, but he kind of more popish than he used to be.
What did you expect?
Yeah, you're right. I mean,
that's
right.
What sells.
Yeah,
you got to.
But I think money. At this point, when you're Wiz and you done made a lot of money and you done had #1 records and did all the pop, you can go back to like your core fan base that used to like you. So
you just gotta keep evolving with what's going on. If that ain't selling, then why would I go back?
I feel you. Fuck it.
Niggas can't trap all day life.
Some niggas try, and then them feds come. But yeah, so. She's from Pittsburgh, graduated from Virginia State, psychology degree.
Yes.
She used to be.
It's the knowing the facts and the history for me.
I mean, when guests come through, I like to feel like I know them.
Okay.
Even though I just met her.
Yeah.
But I like to feel like I know them, do my little research, and even ask around, do certain people know you, which,
I'm outside. They know me.
Yeah, listen, a few people said they know you.
I'm outside.
Few people said they know you, but listen, I don't believe nothing they say about you, so
you ain't gotta believe
I ain't gonna go there. So, all right. What you was telling me that you was working for a minute, but then you decided, fuck it, I'm just gonna go into business for myself. What was
right?
What made you just say, fuck it, I'm just gonna go into business myself?
So I have a background in human services and social work and all of those things. I work with kids at risk and foster care and all of those things. That's a passion of mine. I love working in the community, working with other people. But I've always been an entrepreneur at heart. When I was 5 years old, I had a lemonade stand on my corner, selling lemonade for 25 cents.
Was your shit super sweet?
Nah, it was given like, ooh, I got to come back. It wasn't that it hit you right here. You be like, nah, I don't need none more of that. But even back to 2012, when I graduated, I had my own t-shirt line, my apparel line. I had an actual brick and mortar store in Pittsburgh called West Side Story 412.
Okay.
And I closed that store in 2017, and that's when I had moved to the 757 for a little while. And I went straight back into human services, and I just, something was missing inside of my heart. Like, I was feeling real like, what's missing? Yeah. So when I moved back up here and we were in the pandemic and I was going through my own personal crisis, and I was like, I got to get back. Something got to get back. Yeah. So I moved back here, started working. And I just didn't feel right back in the workspace. Something just didn't feel right. It just wasn't grooving and moving how I wanted to do. And I'm like, I got to get back to this real money, get back to the things that I love. And that's when I launched House of Her, June 2020. And then October 2020, I was making more money in my business than I was on my day job.
Wow.
So I was at work and I was seeing the sales come in and I'm like, dog, I gotta get home and pack these orders. So I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna step out on faith. I'm gonna ask God, just give me favor. And that's what I did. So next month on the 6th, I'll be 365 days in as a full-time entrepreneur.
Man. Come on,
you
man.
know.
Y'all gotta give it up for the black businesses. So now your businesses now is shea butter.
Yes, so I sell all natural skincare.
Okay.
One of my main products is shea butter. That's sensational. You want to know where I got sensational from? Where I get sensation from? What Future say? What Future say? He said sensational.
Hey, what's funny though? Don't kill me, cause I get into it with people on Twitter all the time. I think he's overrated. Yeah, listen.
I mean,
I know he got
honestly,
the
I don't
high.
like the new Future. I don't like the new Future.
Oh,
He's giving me too much toxic. You know, a little toxic may be okay, but he's too
He
toxic.
get them janks though.
I mean, they all bad bitches too. So
Yeah, he was hurt when old girl left him for Michael B. Jordan.
I mean, Lori Harvey a bad bitch.
Now, this is the
And
only
she's
thing.
dating. That's what she's
But
supposed
now,
to
hold
do in
on,
her
though.
20s.
This the
She's
only
dating.
thing. How bad
Let
is
me-
she?
let me hear it. Let me
How
hear it.
bad is she? Because listen, I tell people all the time, and I'm not judging her. She go from one to the next to the next to the next. So now, when I
But
get,
what's wrong with a nigga going from the next to the next?
we're gonna get there, but we
Okay.
talk about her first.
Okay, I'm listening.
When I get that vibe, I be like, yo, something wrong with her. She crazy. The pussy can't be that good. Which to me, I tell people, sex in a relationship is super overrated. I tell men all the time. I had this conversation with men all the time. Bad pussy and good pussy is this far apart. I listen. I swear to God.
But what's the difference between bad pussy and good pussy?
Men hype it like, oh, good pussy is wet and warm and it's tight and listen. First of all, females know how to flex their muscles, so
Right.
all of them, if you know what you're doing, you can make it tight. Being wet is being into you. If you're into a person, you're gonna get excited and aroused. Bad coochie is not really that bad. Bad to me is somebody really don't know what they're doing in the bedroom.
Okay.
Just kind of laying there. You know, you hit them from the back. Their arch ain't right. Their head is a little off. But all I'm telling you, with men, and they won't admit it, the nut feels the same in good pussy or bad pussy.
I'm sure
It's like,
it is.
it is what it is. But
Yeah.
I think sex is super overrated in a relationship. And, you know, I tried to take it out of my relationships because sometimes you miss red flags
Because
when
of sex.
When
Right.
sex is involved, because the urge to get it, you like, all right, I want to get her,
I
so I'm
agree.
going to bring her around. So, you know, I tried to take it out of my recent relationship where I'm not saying we don't have sex, but
Right.
it's not
It's
a main
not like-
thing because I want to get to know her first. I want
Right.
flaws, everything before. And I enjoy the sex. Listen now.
You not discrediting it. She says you good.
But back to
You
Lori
good.
Harvey. She been through about 10 niggas.
I mean, that's her business. Who gonna check her?
Her daddy.
He ain't.
But she was with Diddy and Diddy's son.
I mean, sis, go get the bag. Go get the bag,
But
sis.
she already rich though, so I just feel like, I don't know. So shea butter.
Yes.
And see, you was telling me earlier that, you know, you actually started it because you got kind of like eczema, so certain
Right.
shit you just can't put on your face, which is me. I don't
Right.
have eczema on my skin, but in my scalp, I can't put anything in my scalp. So I guess it's just stuff like organic or...
It is. So I use all natural ingredients like shea butter and mango butter and almond oil and jojoba oil and different things like that not only are going to moisturize, but it's also going to heal your skin. So like I have eczema, so I started the brand because I have eczema and I was looking for something that was going to heal my skin outside of the creams that the doctors were prescribing that weren't doing anything and I was spending too much money on.
Okay.
So I'm like, okay, I need a more all natural route to take my skin to the next level. And that's what I was able to do. I was able to heal my eczema and clear up dark spots on my skin. I was like, okay, sis, you doing something.
Her shit worked too, because her skin is kind of flawless, y'all. I mean, you be able to see from the camera, but her shit kind of flawless now. So
Sis outside, so no. But so Also, House of Her is not just about selling products. It's also about a lifestyle and self-care. So that's why I always say when skincare meets self-care, because it's a lifestyle. You got to take care of yourself. If nobody else going to take care of you, you got to take care of yourself. You can't be 100 with nobody else if you're not going to be 100 with yourself.
Listen,
and so the Her in House of Her stands for Heal, Evolve, Restore. We must, in all aspects of our lives, heal, evolve, and restore from certain situations that we go through. So that's what it's all about. This is not something that I just do on the internet where I'm selling out in the street just to sell you a product to make a quick dollar, because it ain't happening. It ain't like that. It's just about a lifestyle. Like, take care of yourself.
How hard is running a business? Because in 2021, this is pushed on everybody. Hey, you get the $300. They say when you got the little refund shit that the government gave you, go get an LLC and do it. Entrepreneurship ain't for everybody.
That's just the beginning. Getting an LLC is just the beginning. That ain't nothing. That's easy. You do that online. I tell people how to do that every single day. That ain't nothing.
Like I was telling you before this joint, me and my friend and them started like a t-shirt business, and when I tell you that's the hardest work I ever did, and just running your business from the start, starting with your own money, and you gonna take losses. If somebody still owe me somebody still owe me $500 right now. Got an order and never paid.
That builds character.
Nah, fuck that. It make you want to go punch somebody in the goddamn face.
That builds character.
So,
you got to be humble sometimes. Like, dog, I just took this L. Like, I don't know what I'm gonna do, but then you hustle a little harder because you know you got to go back and make your money. Like, there's inventory. I dish out. People always like, oh, why you charge so much for shipping? I dish out at least $7,000 to $10,000 a month in shipping fees.
God damn.
That's shipping fees.
And see, the only thing though, and this is my gripe with black people, because black people can be real finicky when they dealing with black businesses, and you feel like you my man's, so you feel like the price is supposed to be. Listen, my price is my price. You're never going to devalue my worth ever.
Right. And
I tell niggas, when you go to the polo store, first of all, you don't know Ralph Lauren. Is you going to ask them for a discount?
And don't.
You don't.
If I give you a discount, it's because it's just off of me saying, like, I'm going to give you a little code. You get you a little something off. But don't say you got something for me. Just let me offer it to you. If I feel like we click in, we tight, I'm going to give you a little discount. But don't come to me and be like, what you got for me? Like, don't do that. That's actually rude. Do you not know I sit in my kitchen from 10 to 12 hours a day whipping butter, making oil, and coming up with formulas and paying workshop fees and paying to do certain things.
They don't understand that shit.
They don't get that.
They don't understand.
It's all a part of the grind. Like, I study from 8 a.m. until about 3 a.m. every single day. Whether it's making product, on YouTube, researching companies to figure out which routes they took, trying to figure out how I can be the next top company. How can I be the next Shea Moisture? So
you will be though.
I'm there. I'm already there. I'm claiming that.
There it is.
I'm there. Okay.
And this is the thing though, because I was telling a young entrepreneur, he's doing t-shirts. His t-shirts was like $20. I said, bro, listen, first of all,
price.
Step your quality game up so you can charge more, because see, you want a certain demographic, because a certain demographic going patronize forever. They're going to spend money with you because the quality is good, the customer service is good, and the shit look good. You start at $20. How are you going to be able to charge an $80 for a t-shirt? You're not making no profit
off of that.
But listen, or you selling me Gildan t-shirts, and I'm not. Listen, I tell you, I'm not buying a Gildan t-shirt for $20. Period. So I told him, listen, get your price to a certain level where people gotta really appreciate what you're doing. I tell all black companies, y'all stop giving stuff away, man.
Definitely.
It ain't
and it's
really
not
worth
even
it.
just about lowering your price to the demographic. I learned that the hard way. When I started out, I was at a certain price range just because I still wanted to keep it affordable for the everyday person. But at the same time, I had to factor in my hard work I was putting into it, the products I was putting into it, the packaging I was putting into it, and all of those different things. And it wasn't adding up. It wasn't adding up. The price wasn't adding up. So I had to go up. And people don't want to buy cheap stuff just because it's cheap.
Hell no.
You know, you ain't going to go out you ain't going to go to Tyson's Corner and just buy a Louis Vuitton bag just because it's $20. You be like, that shit fake.
Hell no. Listen, I ain't gonna lie to you. I just got some Louis this year, and it's crazy because it kind of humbled me. Me and my girl, we was at Houston, so I go in there. I only want a belt, literally. I just said I wanted the belt, but I didn't want to go in there and just get myself something. So I wanted to get her something.
Right.
And I'm not asking no price. If I'm in here, I'm going.
Right.
We got to that fucking counter, and that lady told me that number. I had no choice. But to put the card in,
it humbled you real quick.
I was about to be like, yo, put this shit back. So
I don't even want it no more.
That's my last Louis. I'm not buying no more of that shit. Fuck that shit.
It ain't even worth it.
I might get her a bag, but fuck that belt. I don't even wear the belt though.
See?
I wore it once since I bought it. I swear to God on my birthday in May. So I'm like, and it looked good, but
it's alright.
Yeah, fuck
right.
Louis.
I shop at thrift store. Keep it real. I put pieces. You got to make the pieces hit. You can't make the hit make the pieces.
And that's why I say, well, where do you get like your fashion sense from? Because I'm telling you, I look at your Instagram and your sneaker game is dope.
Thank you.
Sneakerheads, y'all. But where do you get your vibe from?
Honestly, I grew up a tomboy. I played sports, basketball, volleyball. I was the girl out in the street with the boys running with no shoes on as a kid. And I was a Jordan fanatic throughout high school, middle school, all of that. Before it was cool or whatever, as they say. Honestly, I am inspired by the things that I see, the how I feel in the clothes, honestly. If I ain't comfortable, I ain't wearing it. Okay. I'm not wearing no tight clothes where I feel like I got to keep pulling it down. I'm not a girl. I'm pulling
it up. I hate them girls that be wearing tight pants and got to keep pulling
it
up.
I'm not that girl. Like, you gonna catch me in some sneakers one day if it's an event and they be like just casual, whatever. I'm putting some sneakers on with a dress. I might throw a heel on. I can do a little heel, but we've been in the pandemic, so wearing heels, we ain't really wore heels in 2 years almost. So that ain't comfortable to me. I gotta be comfortable. At this age, I feel like when you over 30, you got to be comfortable.
Why haven't they ever invented heels that get because I know girls that like buy Christian Louis Vuitton, all the expensive shits, and they be like, them shits hurt my feet. And I'm like, yo, you spent all that money for your shit to hurt you. Why don't they make them shits? But why don't they make like expensive heels with like sneaker soles in them or something? So them shits, is it because of the heel is up? So it's
just a fashion thing. I mean, it's not going to be. I don't know.
So shea butter.
Yes.
Is this like, could I eat it?
No, you can't eat it.
No, it's not that organic where I can eat it.
I mean, you can eat it if you want to eat it, but I don't advise anyone. They say
mango. I like mango and butter. I eat butter on every fucking thing.
I wouldn't advise anyone to eat the butter.
Okay.
It's not something that you eat. But it's healthy for kids, adults. Anybody can use it.
Y'all going, and I'm gonna put her links and shit in my description on my YouTube page, on my Instagram page, so y'all make sure y'all go and buy it up. So I mean, listen, she need to be sold out.
I might even give him a little discount, a little discount code or whatever for y'all.
Hey, listen, she gonna give me a discount code. Y'all better go buy it up.
Cause I'm gonna be looking like, hey, one of your peoples just buy something. I see you out here promoting.
Listen, there it is. Being an entrepreneur, is it hard being that and dating and family and friends? Do you know how to balance all of that, or it's work first and everything else just gonna come after that?
I've learned from being in the workspace that tomorrow may not be promised as we are still in a pandemic. So I've learned that even though I'm an entrepreneur and this is how I eat every single day, I can't die about this. Like, I'm not going to die about it. Like, even though my back may hurt some days where I feel like I don't want to get out of bed, in those days, I just don't get out of bed. Because I can't kill myself over this. But balancing everything has come easy to me. My family is very much supportive. My friends are supportive. I get text messages and emails and calls every day, like, how can I help? What can I do to make your situation better? So I'm very thankful for my community, my tribe. Shout out to y'all. I actually launched the business on my mom's birthday.
Oh, wow.
So that is very important to me because one of my main goals since I was a kid was to retire my mom. So House of Her is my mom's retirement plan. So
Get ready.
Y'all better make it do what it do for moms.
Yeah, mom,
so
get ready.
My tribe has been very much supportive of who I am, what I do, and what I live for, because this is not only just a business, it's a lifestyle. So this is the lifestyle I live. So they support. I just was checking my analytics on my site, and one of my top people that buy from my site is my sister-in-law. Oh, wow. So it's there. Dope. So my family still shop the site. They ain't hitting me up like,
fine,
can I get a discount?
My family, we used to throw parties. My sister used to be the first person to buy a ticket. All there. I think, listen, say what you fucking want to say. If my family not supporting me, then who is? And see people, and sometimes people confuse support. Listen, I am grateful for all the retweets, shares,
Very
grateful for the comments and stuff. But we got to be real. Supporting is spending some money with me.
And also you have to remember that even though they're your family and they friends, they may not just be your audience. They may not be the people that you need to cater to. Like, all of my friends are not going to buy up my shea butter and my body oils because they don't wear it. Some of my male friends don't give a shit what they put on. Facts. So they out here using Dow soap and Nivea and all of that stuff. So they don't care, and that's okay. It's okay. You still my dog, but
hey,
I got a business.
Baby girls, if y'all go to a nigga house and he uses a Dow, he's a fucking savage. He gonna cheat on you. I'm telling you, he gonna listen. If you use Dow soap,
the yellow bar,
man, that nigga gonna cheat on you. Y'all better stop that shit. So listen, let's get into dating.
Let's talk
single.
about it.
Well, we was talking before this even started, and it was kind of weird with me because she said she's dating.
She said what she said.
But she said she had somebody. But listen, y'all. Listen, audience. She told me she's been messing with him since last October. So my question was shit.
The tea.
Why y'all not?
The tea. Very private. I don't be out here like, oh, I'm single, ready to mingle. I don't promote that. So honestly, a lot of guys think that I'm not approachable. They think that I just be like, nah, get out my face, nigga. But it's really not. I'm really chill. I'm really down to earth. But yeah, I am dating, whatever y'all call that nowadays. We talking, we vibing, we in a situationship, we in an entanglement now.
She said, it's a little validity with that now. I'm telling you that.
But like I said, I'm not going to press a nigga out to say, oh, I want to be with you. This is what I want to do. Because I felt like I was in that situation before and it backfired on me. I was living with a guy, and after damn near 4 years, he was like, you know what? I'm no longer attracted to you. And I was like, damn. Wow. Damn.
Why did he say that? Was it, did you gain weight or some shit?
I gained a little weight, but it was because of him. I was comfortable. I was happy. I was cooking meals. We moved in together.
Don't put that on him, though. Don't put that on him.
I'm not putting it on anybody. That was me, because after I got out of the relationship, I lost the weight, but I'm not going to lose the weight for a nigga. I'll lose it for myself. But you can't pressure me to losing weight for anybody else.
I may be a little harsh, but like, I told my girl, listen.
But who are you?
How I met you is how I want you. But this is my thing.
But who are you?
I'm her man.
So what if you gain weight?
And she told me, listen, bro, I can't fuck with you. That belly don't look right. Your legs is just, I'm gonna get right. Period. And I'm small, but I've been this way my whole life. Right. But I feel like cause I don't get my hair done. And she told me like, yo, bro, like, I'm tired of looking at your fucking dreads not done. You got to do something for me. I'm going to go do it because
I was making the effort then, but it wasn't at the speed that he wanted it.
All right, well, the guy, he's selfish.
And I'm not going to just go out here and kill myself to lose weight
he's selfish.
For a nigga.
He's selfish.
That's not what's going to, and I'm not saying that's my current situation, but in prior situations, I wasn't going to just do that for him because that's what he wanted. But I also felt like there was some other things that he had to deal with on his own. So I'm like, okay, cool. It is what it is. I'm going to remove myself from the situation and I'm going to move on. So yeah, I'm dating right now. I'm dating a guy we in a situationship or whatever, but I'm not pressing it. I'm not getting down on one knee and saying either you be with me or I'ma leave.
I've seen a few girls get on the knee
never.
and I'll be like, yo, that's fucking. I don't even want to marry you if you do that, but
It ain't never.
So you're allowed to go on dates with other dudes?
I mean, I don't know if I'm allowed. I'm making the decision on my own. I'm a grown ass woman. I mean, I haven't, but I will. I mean, if the door is open, I'm just saying. But I feel like from the guy's perspective, you know what type of person I am. You know what I do on a daily basis. You know where I'm at. You know what I do. If you feel like you aren't ready to commit, say that. Mean what you say and say what you mean. So if you feel like, all right, maybe I'm not ready for a relationship, or maybe I'm not ready for a relationship with you, you can move on. But I'm not a mind reader. I can't read your mind or what you want or what you want. I just think we're in a funny ass times now where guys, I just feel like guys, we gotta kind of tighten up because it's weird. I don't even know where to meet women at though. So and listen, I'm not single, but if I was single, it would be a weird ass thing for me because I'm used to going out like a grocery store and meeting somebody,
seeing a girl that I think is physically attractive and kind of starting, oh shit, you getting goddamn avocado. I like avocado. But now it's weird. People got masks. It's super invasive. Like, yo, I don't want to walk up on her. She looking like, yo.
That's so crazy because I was working out this past Sunday and I was at a park and I had just finished working out. So I'm still sweating. My hair pulled back. I got a hat on. I'm looking like, who done it? Like, it is what it is. And the guy, he was over there playing basketball and I guess he had finished and he was with his friends or whatever. And he was coming across. He was like, excuse me, miss. Excuse me. He was low. So I'm not paying attention. You know, as a female, you hear that all the time. Excuse me, sweetheart. Especially out here in DC and in Maryland and stuff. Excuse me, sweetheart. So I'm like, whatever, nigga, like, whatever. Yeah. So he like, nah, I don't want to approach you because, you know, COVID's still real
it's crazy.
And all of that stuff. So I was like, okay, all right. But they still out here approaching. They still out here, sis. Go get your man. They are.
Clubs is different now. Like, you go to clubs, if you ain't in VIP and got a fucking fake chain on, you ain't, listen, I promise you, if you don't got no 42 in your shit, it's going to be hard. If you're in general pop, it's going to be hard. And I know internet dating is the thing now because I met my girl on Instagram. So I know that's what it is. But now, like, it's just hard. So, and I'm not saying I'm selling it because I'm happy where I'm at. And I'm glad I met her on Instagram. But I couldn't be single in this era because it would different. It's different. And just the era of women want a lot. And I think the world is giving them that every nigga is rich, every nigga makes 6 figures. And listen, I'm telling y'all need to do the fucking research. It's not a lot of niggas making 6 figures.
It's not.
And if they're making 6 figures in New York and DC, it's really only 40,000 in Virginia and LA because. But that's what they think everybody's supposed to be lit. And I'm thinking, I hope you know a lot of shit come with a nigga being lit and being rich and having all that money. Like, I ain't seen none of these rich niggas be faithful. Well. But that's why I tell people, y'all can talk all this. Cardi, she got the ring because of her head and ass. The nigga stepped out on you, didn't he? So I just feel like
can't nothing save you from a nigga wanting to do what he want to do. If he ain't ready to settle down and make that commitment to you full-heartedly, he ain't gonna do it.
Do all niggas cheat? Let me hear this. Do all niggas cheat? All niggas cheated before. Now, I can't say that.
Everybody had a past. I mean, I don't know if all niggas, but the niggas that I know, and I hang around a lot of guys, and them niggas is dogs.
Yikes.
Dogs.
And see, that's why I'm a little questionable. When I deal with a female, she say, "Oh, all I had was brothers. I grew up with niggas." I look at them funny, like, "Oh Lord, you one of them tight."
Not even that tight. It's not even that tight. I was a tomboy.
No, I gotta watch you though, because you got game like a nigga. So you gonna carry like a nigga.
I'm not emotional like every other female. I'm not blowing up your phone, where you at, what you doing, who you with. I'm gonna let you go and do what you gotta do. I'm gonna let you roam. I'm not blowing up your phone. You check in with me once or twice a day. Hey, how you doing? How was your day? What you eat for dinner? What can I do to make your day better? Or something like that. Cool, we good. I'm not talking to you all hours of the day.
Is cheating forgivable?
It can be, because you never know when the roles are reversed. I've cheated in the past.
Oh my God. Why?
Because I wasn't getting what I was supposed to get at home. Not
What
saying
you
I'm
mean?
cheating now or
No,
whatever.
what you mean by that though? Sexually or just attention?
I would just say attention wise.
So that made you go.
And there was a time where I cheated because I knew he was cheating. So I was like, oh nigga, you think you slick? I'm slick. I'm slicker.
Did you communicate that to him? Like, yo, bro, you ain't giving me everything. Because that's another thing women don't do. They try to think we supposed to know.
I don't think I told him.
Okay.
But I was also young too, so
yeah.
I just was like, oh, you cheating? Oh, I'm gonna let you feel this.
Was it a nigga you was just talking to, or was it like, yo, you just went out one day and just felt
It was actually an old head.
What's an old head? Like a 40 or 50-year-old nigga?
At that time, I think I was like 24, and
How
he
old was
was
he?
like 38.
God damn, these sugar daddies is getting no. Did you tell your boyfriend?
What so happened? He found something that I had bought for my old head in the back seat of the car.
Oh wow, you was tricking on the nigga you was cheating with?
We was tricking on each other.
Nah, fuck. See, I tell niggas all the time though. Jay-Z said, "Listen,
It's also you ain't tricking if you got it."
No, hell no. You can't treat the one that you loving with the same respect that you keep the one with you humping. That ain't about nothing. You won't see that. Listen, I ain't saying I ain't never cheated. The girl I cheated with, I never took her anywhere.
See, I was going on dates.
Nah, fuck that.
I
got a girl.
had a trip.
No,
Right.
you know I got a girl. You know what we cheating for. Fucking,
But he
sucking.
also knew what the nigga was doing because it was known throughout the city. Like,
Nah, fuck that. You still should have kept it player though.
it was player. My
no,
nigga didn't
you
find
bought him
out.
something though. That ain't keeping it player. If you bought your side nigga something, I'm telling everybody now, y'all stop tricking on y'all side janks, man. Women, stop tricking on your side janks.
I do not promote cheating. At this age, I was 24 years old.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I do not promote
Me
that.
neither.
I'm evolved. I'm healed, evolved, and I restored.
Yeah.
I do not promote cheating. I do not believe in breaking up marriages. I do not believe in any of that. That's not who I am. I had to grow. I was young. I was dumb. I was there for a short time, not a long time.
But it's 20-year-old is listening, so I tell them you got to keep it player all the time.
Don't just be real. Just say what it is. Like, be real. Like that's the number one thing. Be real. First, you gotta be real with yourself, and then be real with that person.
Listen, dog, I gotta tell you this because me and my girl was having a conversation the other day. So we got in it. It was a heated little argument. So we was talking about marriage and shit. So she tried to play, well, if you ain't married, you single. So I'm like, oh, if I'm single.
According to the IRS, I'm still single.
That's what I'm saying. So if I'm single, are you going to be okay with me doing single shit?
Nah, you can't
So
do
don't
single
even try.
shit.
But that's why I told her, don't even try to carry me like that. Because if you think you single with me,
No.
I'm going to crack your goddamn
Right,
head.
niggas get in their
crack your
feelings
goddamn-
more than females
Hell
do.
no.
If a girl go out and cheat, oh, it's the end of the fucking world. A nigga go out and cheat, my bad. You wasn't doing such and such at the house.
It is hard for us.
Like,
It's hard for us
niggas
to
take
deal
that
with
shit
you.
to the heart. They be butthurt.
Because women's supposed to have a different type. And I ain't sexist or I ain't being...
You a nigga, I'm a nigga.
No, hell no. It's got to be some
What game we
standards
gonna
with women.
play? What game we
No, I
gonna
feel you.
play?
I ain't playing no games. That's why I told her. Listen.
Exactly. No, but I don't believe in that. I believe in I'm damn near like a hopeless romantic.
What does that mean?
For me, it means like, am I ever gonna find my soulmate? Am I ever gonna find that person that's just
Okay.
for me, my person? Like, am I ever gonna feel the love that I feel like I give to somebody else? I want to reciprocate what somebody else.
That's always going to be hard. And
Right.
I heard a long time ago, you get 3 great ones in your life. Now, I don't know if the great ones are soulmate, but my grandma, rest her soul, she used to tell me, you want somebody that loves you more than you love them. So for me to feel that I'm gonna get the same love back may not be it, because I don't know if I love my girl more than she loved me, or I get more, which I think is kind of equal, but I just don't think you're ever gonna get 50-50 reciprocation.
Right. And I think that's what hurts dating nowadays, because if I'm feeling you too much and I don't feel it being reciprocated back to me, I might pull back a little bit.
Niggas be weird with that though, cause niggas ain't been raised by their father, so they really just be on some other shit. So it's hard for men to kind of really
run from their real emotions.
And the only thing though, but when you press a girl really and you tell her, look, I care for you, then they get scared, like, oh no, this ain't. Cause they kind of want a man, but then they kind of want us to be emotional. So I don't really know, but I mean, I don't know. So what do you think? Take you and your man that you date into the next level though? I mean, or let me ask you this before we even get there. How long are you going to be okay with dating?
Him specifically, like I said, it'll be a year next month. I plan to have that hard conversation like, hey, it's been a year. What we doing?
Yeah. Because
I'm not getting no younger. You not getting no younger. I have to start thinking about my biological clock, and I want kids. I want to be married. So what we doing here? Am I wasting my time? I don't want to just be friends for the rest of my life. We could be best friends. Like, that's my dog. But I don't want to just be in this, I don't know what's going on. Like, what is it? So I feel like we're going to have that conversation soon. Like, not.
Are you in love? Have you told him you love him?
I haven't told him I love him.
Okay.
I expressed that I was having strong emotions and falling for him.
What the fuck is that?
In love.
So why don't you just fucking say it?
I told him that. I was like, I feel
why don't
like.
You just say I love you?
Because if he doesn't say it back to me, then I'm gonna be butthurt.
Listen,
I'm gonna be butthurt.
And granted, I'm in this situation now where you hear love and then you don't say it back, and I know it's a hard place to be when you say, but why won't you just express how you feel and fuck how he feel? If you love him, just because, and see, that's them games y'all play. Just because you probably, and this is the thing, you're assuming he's not gonna say he love you back. A nigga that been with a girl for a year, listen, he has something for you. Listen, nobody's gonna deal with nobody for a year. I don't care, how good the sex is, how much money you got, how good you can cook. He's been dealing with you for a year. Clearly, it's something there.
Yeah.
So, but
I feel like the chemistry.
You a Taurus. She a Taurus, man.
That's what I said.
We love hard though.
I do, and I think that's what I don't want to get me falling hard for somebody else confused with how they feel.
What's his sign?
He's an Aquarius.
Oof, I got a Capricorn. They fucking emotional. Listen,
I wouldn't say he's emotional. Like I feel like we balance each other out. He actually brings out my emotional side, my femininity, and me being soft.
Yeah, because you can't be a tomboy forever.
No, and I'm not tomboy. Like, what's up, bro? I'm not that tomboy.
Yeah, don't do
I like to dress. I like to do certain things. I still like to sashay around the house. Like, I'm not that tomboy like that. But he brings out the soft side of me. There was time, like, I live alone, so I'm used to taking the trash out by myself and carrying things and putting it in the car. And he like, what you, like, he's slapping my hand, like, what you doing?
Listen, I ran into that situation with my relationship. She's so used to being independent. It is hard.
Right.
She never asked me for shit ever. And I can respect, because we going on a year too, close to going on a year. I can respect that. But sometimes it get to a point where she doesn't allow me to be a man.
Right.
Like, she used to run to the door. She a track runner. So, yeah, hurry up, get to the door. I'm trying, like, goddamn, slow the fuck down. Let me open it. Like, even when I'm at her crib, just certain things. Like, she just want to. So, sometimes being too independent can be.
Yeah.
And listen, women, a man need to feel like he's a man. And I'm not saying he needs to feel like you need him.
Right, bow down.
And you submiss. And don't get me wrong, women should be submissive to men, but when they're not your husband, you don't need to be submissive. But a man needs to feel like a man in a relationship, because if he doesn't, that's going to be hard. So I say women now, come on now, you independent, you bossed up. Listen, but you gotta let a man fucking take your trash out.
And I agree. That's what I said. I agree. So when he does, yeah, and that's so crazy because he took my car one time. He got it tinted. He got it detailed, and he filled up the tank. I was like,
tinted. He want to fucking whip. Nigga get the car
no, because
tinted.
I had changed over my plates from Virginia to Maryland, and I had to take my tints off because with Maryland they be like, oh, it's too dark or whatever. So I had to take my tints off, and I'm like, dang, I had to take my tints off. Like that's like me out here fish bowling.
Hell, my car is definitely no tint on it, but it's all good.
So he took my car one day. He was like, I'm coming to get your car. He took it to go get it washed and tinted and filled up the gas tank. I was like, oh, okay, I see you.
Do your thing, my guy. I like it.
You doing it. You get a little cool points for this.
That's what I'm saying. So what's going on? Tell this man you love him.
I mean, I told him, when we had a conversation, this may be like 2 months ago, I was like, I'm damn near falling in love with you. That was his
Just
time.
say I love you. Come on now. Come on. See, women,
that was his cue to be like.
No, that's not his cue. It's your cue to say, yo, I'm falling in love. I love you. Like, you do right by me. I'm happy with you. I want to be. It's nothing. And I'm not saying that's begging, but it's okay for you to express how you feel. You're a tourist, so I get it. We love hard, we great with money, but we're stubborn as fuck.
I am stubborn.
And that can be that can be a flaw, which it is a flaw if you ask me. It is a flaw, but that
sometimes
can be
I do know how to let up. Like, I'm happy in.
Do you?
Yeah, I'm happy in what we have. Like, I don't want to go out and date other guys. I don't have the passion to go out and be like, oh, giving my number out. I don't want to do that. I feel like we have something great. I feel like we can grow into something great. Our chemistry is great. We can be great.
You think he messing with other women?
I don't know, because if we not with each other, we talking on the phone until we fall asleep. So I don't know.
Damn. Why y'all do that? That's kind
like
of
FaceTime and we in the bed. It ain't like, it's just
listen,
like,
me and my girl did
it's
it,
10
but
o'clock,
I be
but I'm
feeling
saying
funny all the time.
It's like 10:30, like, Shug, I'm about to go to sleep. Like, I'm going to sleep. He be like, all right, me too, bet, we're going to sleep. So I don't know if he hang up the phone and be like, yo, my shorty, she sleep. What you doing? We don't live together.
Do you pop up?
No, I don't do pop-ups. For what? You better not pop up in my house.
That's what I'm about to say. Do he pop up?
No.
Oh, wow. So he can't say, yo, I'm outside?
I mean, he can, but it ain't no knocking on my door.
Oh, yeah, that's creepy.
Doing?
That's kind of creepy anyway. But he should be allowed to say, yo, I'm on my way.
Yeah, he can call and say, I'm on my way. What you doing? And I'll be like, all right.
I'm outside, though. When I text I'm on my way, I'm really outside.
He can say he outside. Ain't nobody in here. Ain't nobody in there. Like,
that's what you tell me now.
Ain't nobody in there.
Okay.
You can come on.
Well, listen, I want you to call him and tell him you love him tomorrow. Tonight, fuck that. You getting this straight? No, don't do it when you drunk, cause
I ain't drunk. First of all,
or just don't do it when
you've been
drinking.
Nigga.
Yeah, don't be doing it when you drinking, cause that's gonna be an issue. Do you want to be married?
I do want to be married. I do want to get married. I do want to have children.
Okay.
I do.
Marriage is kind of funny though, because a lot of people say, well, what's the difference between marriage and a relationship? My thing is, I just want my wife. Yeah, and not only that, I want to do right by God. Like, I mean, I know where my strength comes from.
And look at my product. What's on the side of it? Look at it. What's on the end? Right, but where your thumb is.
Oh, Romans 8:28. Ah, she's a God-fearing woman. Hey,
I am.
Come on, bro.
I'm a faith-based business.
She getting to it. She flies. She beautiful. Come on, bro. Listen, lock her up. Cause a few niggas gonna see this shit and get in her DMs. I'm trying to tell you now.
No, don't say that. Don't slide in the DM.
Hey, listen, they gonna get her in DMs.
Don't
like,
slide
what's up
in
with
the
that
DM.
shea butter? I need you to rub it on.
And I'm gonna send you straight to the link to my website.
Is this good massaging?
I mean, I have a body oil, which is good for massaging as well. But you can,
because massaging is my go-to thing.
Ooh.
If I massage you,
listen, you locked in the hands. It's the hands for me. But I'm gonna
tell you though, growing up though, when we was younger, that's the number. A girl had to know you was bringing her through the fuck. If you say, yo, let me massage you. Come over here for a massage. Nigga start rubbing her back. Then before you know it, you pulling her drawers down. That's crazy.
I've been finessed that way.
That's how they get shit.
I've been finessed.
So where do you see, I know we skipping around. I'm ADHD. That's how I go.
It is what it is.
Where do you see your business in 5 years?
5 years. It's gonna be a brand name. What Denzel say? It's a brand name.
Do you want to get in stores?
I do want to get in stores. However, I still want to have my own store.
How hard is it to like get in like Target and shit?
You still have to pay to get in Target. It ain't just a matter of me putting my stuff on the shelf. You gotta pay to get into the stores.
For real? I didn't know that shit.
So I'm actually working with a few different programs as an accelerator program to get into certain stores. So I'm doing what I'm supposed to do to get into places where I'm supposed to be, but I'm kicking the doors by myself. I don't need a Target or a Walmart or a CVS or anybody else to knock down the doors for me.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna do it for myself. So I see House of Her having warehouses and retail storefronts, whether it be in the DMV or the Pittsburgh area. I'm knocking down the doors and having my doors open for myself.
So what would you tell like a young entrepreneur? What's like the first step? Because I know a lot of young folk that really, like I had a girl literally, I mean, she was a superb track star. She literally quit because she said she wanted to go into business for herself. I mean, what would you tell like somebody young, like what's the first step and not just get an LLC? I don't want to hear that shit. But
if you're not passionate about what you're about to do, don't do it. If you don't find passion in it, you're not going to be successful in it. Because I can go around and tell my story about why I started the business, how the business and the products help me in the lifestyle that I live around it. Like House of Her is about a lifestyle. It's not just about selling products. I get home, I go soak in the tub. So I put my bath salts in the tub. I put on my moisturizer. I feel good when I'm putting on my products. It's something that I do on a daily basis. So if you're not passionate about what you're doing, it's not gonna work. You're not gonna be in business long because you're trying to make a quick dollar.
And that's the only thing. A lot of people also think when you get into business, you gotta put your own fucking money into it.
I put my money up. I came up off, and what's so crazy, a lot of people don't believe me when I tell them I only put $1,000 in my business when I first started.
Yikes. But that's still a stack.
Because it's still a stack. If you ain't got it, you ain't got it. But you do certain things. So I was buying certain things off of Amazon when I first started, buying my jars off of there. I was starting small and then growing. So you have to, like I said, you have to have passion. You got to have the grind. The money ain't going to make itself. You got to go out there and get it. You got to be the ones that's going to go knock on doors, cold calling and doing different things.
Professional.
Yes, it's
she
not
got cars. Her shit
like
is...
it's about customers. Customers come through a know, like, and trust situation. They want to know you, they want to like you, and they also want to trust you. So if they don't know, like, and trust you, they ain't gonna buy from you. So it's all about building a story and building a just a brand awareness about who you are and what you do. So the outside of just having a business page, I got my personal page. So they can come over to my personal page and see that, oh, this is the real life that she really portrayed at House of Her is about. You come to my page, I'm going to get dressed. I'm going to be greased up in some body butter. And I'm going to give you glowing skin with or without makeup on. I got makeup on now, but the skin underneath still look the same.
For sure.
So you got to be a product of your product. So that's what I do on a day in and day out.
You definitely got to have skin outside of me. Because when I wake up next to you, and a lot of women's faces be puffy as shit.
First of all, my lips get big. I already got big lips.
Why is that though?
They swell overnight. I don't know what it is. It ain't like all over my face, but it's like my skin puffs up a little bit. My lips get big. I seen a post the one time. I posted the one time and said, I be staring at my nigga and hoping he don't look at me and say, damn, she really is ugly.
People be funny looking in the morning, but I mean, I listen. If you look if I can turn and look at you and be like, she alright in the morning, I'd be alright. Do you sleep with a bonnet on? I hate that shit.
First of all,
I tell my
you're
girl
not
I
a
don't
black
want to
woman.
wake up with.
And
I don't
you have
care.
natural hair too, so you have to understand. First of all, I sleep with a bonnet and scarf, and when me and my guy started first dating, and I didn't put on a scarf or a bonnet, he was like, "You're not gonna wrap your hair up." Like,
no,
what you doing?
He got silk pillows.
He do got silk pillows.
Oh, that nigga fucking other. If a nigga got silk pillows, he know.
But he grew up with sisters. He grew up with sisters.
He know about them bitches.
He grew up with sisters, so he knew what it was to put on a bonnet and a pillow and preserve the hair. First of all, if you judge me for putting on a bonnet or a scarf,
Just don't have sex with a bonnet on. Listen,
no, I do.
I'ma snatch
take
that shit
I
off.
do take it off sometimes. Be like, no.
No. My girl can never have a scarf, bonnet, nothing. I don't want to look at no fucker. You giving me a head with a bonnet on or a scarf? I'ma snatch that shit. I don't give a fuck if I wake up 5 a.m. because I'm a morning sex guy. I wake up and I be ready to get my day started. I'ma snatch that shit. I don't want to fuck nobody with no bonnet on. And women, don't let a nigga fuck you through the goddamn boxer hole.
Oh,
that
no.
nigga's
That's
a savage.
That's disrespectful.
He's gonna beat on you. A nigga that fuck you through the boxer hole.
Not beat on you.
No, he's gonna swing on you. Yes,
he's abusive.
Those niggas beat on women. Nigga got his t-shirt on. Or if he fuck you just unzipping you, I don't care. Quickie or not, I'm getting butt naked.
Yeah.
And I used to be insecure of my body because I got little ass legs. So I used to hate getting kind of naked, but nah, fuck that. But yeah,
that's my number one.
bonnet.
You can't make me seem like I'm a quickie, like where you gotta get me out the way.
Quickies is alright.
No, quickies are okay if it's us, but you can't make it seem like I'm like, oh, I'm hitting, I'm going. Like if we just
that's dead.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen.
That's dead. Can I get into some not some T shit, but you ever had a one night stand?
I tried to and it turned in longer, so.
What the fuck does that mean?
That mean it wasn't a one night stand.
No,
I thought it may have been a one night stand, but it went longer. No,
but you met him that day and had sex with him that day? It's still a one night stand. If you met him that day and had sex with him, that's still a one night stand.
No.
I toast to you because listen, I gotta get this liquor so we can take a shot for this one. Cause I'm telling you,
I haven't.
Listen, I tell women all the time, and I ain't judging y'all. I don't give a fuck what y'all do. Y'all can do what you want to do, but if you're a respectable respectable female, there's no way you meet a nigga in that same day. No, you fucking
no.
And if you do, you have to admit.
Not even in college or like.
Oh, I gotta start it over again. Damn, that was 30 minutes that fast. We rocking and rolling. Listen, I just feel like respectable women can wait a couple more days to find. And listen, I'm not judging you because I've had one night stands, but I was on some hoe shit. Listen, listen.
And
I
you
ain't
never seen these girls a day again?
Nah, hell no, I was out of town. But that's some hoe shit.
Oh yeah,
I've
never went out of town and had sex with a guy that I just met out of town.
Yeah, listen,
I've never done
don't
that
get
before.
me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I'm okay to say I was on some hoe shit, but women don't like to admit that if you do some shit, have some sexual shit with a one night stand, it's some hoe shit. Now I ain't saying you a hoe. I'm just saying that's some hoe shit. But let's toast. Man, bro, if you don't fucking tell her you gonna make her your goddamn.
And he supports, so he gonna watch.
Damn, bro.
Hey, Shug.
Bro, you got a real one. She get into the bag. She's smart. She a Taurus though, so I know she gonna listen. In them arguments, bro. And listen, she got a psychology degree, so
we don't even argue. I'm not an arguer. I don't like to argue.
She lying. I don't believe it.
I don't like to argue. I want to speak what I feel.
You want to get your point across. I don't care. You a Taurus and you got a psychology degree. You want your point across.
I'm going to get my point across, and then that's what it is. Because in the next 10 minutes, I'm like, all right, what we eating? What we doing? That's it. I don't hold grudges. I'm not the type where I'm mad for 2 weeks. Okay. Because I feel like
life's too short for that.
I miss my best friend because like that's somebody I talk to and be like, guess what just happened? Like I rode down the street and guess what I seen? Or something like this. Or we do stuff
I'm like that too though.
Like last night I seen a picture of a guy and his fit was trash. Like trash.
A lot of these niggas be Bama.
Like we clown this outfit from top to bottom and we was keying together.
Is your guy fresh like you though? Do he kind of
he throw that shit on
for real? Okay.
I mean he gotta be. He can't.
Do you ever do you ever keep it real? If he throw some shit on,
yeah, I'm like nah, that ain't it.
Oh shit, do he do that with you too?
Yeah, he be like nah.
Do you get offended if he say that?
No, because I value his opinion. Like if it's a pair of shoes, I'd be like, what you think about these? He He be like, nah, Suge, them ain't it.
They ain't
They
it.
ain't
Y'all got
it.
nicknames and shit?
Yeah.
He call you Suge. What you call him?
I call him Suge. We call each other Suge.
Suge. God damn. So, all right. Like I said, I got ADHD. HBCUs. What made you choose Virginia State? Because you from Pittsburgh. Like,
I am
mean,
from
so
Pittsburgh.
many in between there. Howard. I mean, it's a lot.
Yeah, so my brother actually went to Howard. So my brother went to Howard in 01, which I was 11 years old at the time.
Okay.
So I was in and through Howard, I felt like through my brother. So,
not the real HU either. Hampton's the real HU.
I'm sorry.
I'm just being
HU,
honest. I'm from 757. Hampton is the real HU.
I'm a Howard baby, as you would say, almost. I felt like I went to Howard because my brother went to Howard. But I had the opportunity to go to any of the state schools in Pennsylvania, and I just chose not to. My mom worked for Temple at the time. I could have went to Temple.
Oh, wow,
I went to different things. I just chose not to do it. I went on Black college tours, and something drew me into Virginia State.
Make you feel like home.
Right. It felt like home.
That's the worst mistake I ever did.
Yeah.
Listen, and don't get me wrong, and my story is different because the only school that I ever applied to was Norfolk State. Because growing up in Norfolk, like I looked up the guys like Darius Blunt, James Rowe, Aaron Sparrow, John Q, like those guys, I used to see them play football.
Right.
They were bigger than life, and just being in, I used to go there, listen to the band. Like I'm gonna tell you, I seen the Spartan Legion when Sweet Pea brought the Spartan Legion out. Sweet Pea Whitaker, WBC champion, he brought them out. It was an HBO fight. He brought the Spartan Legion out. I was like, yo, I gotta be a part of that. Do you know them motherfuckers didn't accept me?
That's how
I cried. That's the only school I applied to. I was supposed to play football there. They didn't even accept me. And part of it was my fault because I was bullshitting in school.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking, this is the only place I wanted. I felt like home.
Right.
Looking around, seeing people that looked like me. I was so fucking hurt. So I went to community college and then went to Chowan a year after that. But I mean, and my best friend went to V State. I was there more than I was at my school. I would leave on the Saturday. Game over. I would go home, get my mom's car, head right to V State. The niggas thought I went there.
Right.
So, and the only thing HBC, because my sister went to St. Aug's, and I know a lot of people that go to HBU. Them niggas gonna play with your fucking money though.
Oh yeah, my mom when I
play with
first
your money.
freshman year, we were standing in line in the gym at the time to get a. Oh, you good to be in here?
Yeah,
you good?
I know them shits.
You know
that
the
gym
lines
used to
at
be,
H. Yeah,
them shits be long as
right.
A bitch,
So they was like,
the
right, you was good to get in. I had scholarships and stuff to go there, so I was good. But you know, my mom still paid out of pocket. Shout out to my mom for paying out of pocket afterwards, and you know,
cause them
she
niggas gonna tell you got money and play with your fucking money.
It happened to my brother too at Howard.
Be on that bullshit,
right.
And they be nasty as fuck.
Validation, as they called it at Virginia
State.
State.
But once you get validation though, you be
I'm
out, this bitch.
Right. So I wasn't one of those kids that had swipes at the Cavs. So I met friends who had I didn't because my mom was paying out of pocket at a certain point. So
but you gonna get in there, nigga? Give me one of these swipes, boy.
Somebody give me a swipe. Yeah. We getting the Cavs. We eating fried chicken on Fridays and all that.
I just feel like HBCUs and I don't knock black people to go to PWIs. Right. If you feel like that's the best situation for you, do that. I'm just such a believer.
It's the experience.
Yeah, and I'm from the South. They didn't let us in.
Yeah.
We talking 60 years ago, we couldn't get in PW until they figured out you could play football and make them money, play basketball and make them money. So y'all got to understand, even when you go to PWI, you are a dollar sign.
Right.
HBCUs, you are home.
Right. So when I was in high school, my junior and senior year, I was taking classes at the community college. So I graduated high school with college credits.
Wow.
And I was in a program called Upper Bound. Shout out to Upper Bound in Pittsburgh.
That shit everywhere though. Upward Bound everywhere.
Yeah, but it was lit. It's not happening anymore in Pittsburgh. I want them to bring it back.
They don't have it no more in Norfolk either.
Right. I want them to get it back. I want to be a part of that to bring it back because I know what it meant to me when I was in high school. So I was in Upper Bound. Those are the ones that took me on a college tour. And also shout out to Omega Psi Phi. I went on their Black college tour. And went down to Virginia State.
That's dog. That's Q
yes,
dog.
Yes, that's the Q's.
That's some weird shit I seen. I'm gonna wait till I do that episode. I seen some weird shit one time, and like all my coaches was Q's. And I literally sent them the picture like, bro, this what y'all doing? They was in there. They had all of them had their ass out. I was like, hold on, what's going on?
I don't know what happened with it.
Every Q in the building had their ass out. I said, Coach, come on, this the type of time y'all. I could never get in them because my mom just, we grew up Muslim, but we don't believe in like secret societies. We believe in anything that's for black people. It should be for everybody, not just a certain people. But I understand it and what they're doing. And people say it's sisterhood and brotherhood, but I want to have that show on that. We ain't gonna talk about that, but so Virginia State, do you go back?
I do go back. I do go to homecoming. Ain't nothing like homecoming, meeting up with friends and people you ain't seen in a year. Homecoming season is here. Shout out to Dear Summer and the Dear Summer barbecue. That shit was lit. It's lit. It's like homecoming in the summertime.
It was. Royce was the DJ. He went to Virginia State too. And I love Dear Summer. The only thing I just think sometimes the venue be too big.
So I felt like this year, I felt like this year it was a little too big because it was just like a lot of people. When they had it at Union Market, I felt like it was more intimate. You could still see people and be like, "Oh my God, what's up, sis?"
People was everywhere.
Yeah, so I went to the one when they had it here, and I also went to the one when they had it in New York. So I'm very I'll go back to my HBCU. I do get back to my HBCU. If you go to a HBCU, you need to be giving back. So I do pay respects to my alma mater and get back to.
Is your kids gonna be able to say, "Yo, I want to go to fucking Virginia Tech"?
There's how many HBCUs out here?
Too many. For them to want to choose one. Virginia Tech. Exactly.
Go to one. Just choose. So me and my brother are HBCU alumni. My sister was not an HBCU alumni, but the experience more so than the education. You can get the education anywhere. At this point, jobs, they don't care if you went to Harvard. They don't care. But I want them to experience what I experienced. Like, I would never take back the experience that I had at Virginia State.
It's like no other.
Honestly, it's like no other. Like, I feel like home when I go down there.
Yeah, I'd be jealous that I didn't
like my friends, when I first started making friends at Virginia State, they were from Maryland and DC. So now that I'm living here in the DMV, it's like I'm home away from home. I don't even feel away from home being that I'm from Pittsburgh and living out here. Like, I can call one of my sis and be like, "Sis, come get me," or "I'm coming over," or anything like that. No matter where I'm at, I'm good. And I've been frequent in the DMV area for so long. I just feel like this is home to me, and an HBCU life is home. No matter where you go throughout the states or even out of the country, you know somebody in that state. You can go up and down the East Coast, West Coast, and you going to be out there with somebody that you know because they went to your HBCU. Whether or not they went there when you went there, but they got links with somebody that you went to school with. So no matter where you go, it's still going to be a family. Like, I got friends that went to Johnson C. Smith, Shaw, Cheney.
Shout to Raleigh.
Yeah, I got a little friend that went to Shaw or whatever,
Well, what we do on Henny and Fried Crabs podcast, we do top 5. You told me you're a foodie. Mm-hmm. Top 5 restaurants you've ever been to. Top 5.
Top 5.
You said you're a foodie now. You told me you're a foodie. Top 5. It don't even have to be DMV.
It just depends on what you want to eat. What am I eating? What am I looking for? Am I looking for ambiance? Am I looking for food?
I'm looking for food. I don't give a fuck about the ambiance. I'm being honest. I can go somewhere with a jersey on, and we've been eating lamb since I've been young because was a Muslim growing up. I'm over lamb now because it's so trendy. Like, I can't even get this shit in stores now.
Right. But have you ever been to Grace's down at National Harbor?
Nah.
Their lamb chops are actually really good.
The best?
I'm not going to say they're the best.
Not better than mine.
They're actually really good. Grace's down at the Harbor. They're actually really good.
Is that one of your restaurants? No. Top 5. Come on, give me 5.
It just depends on what I want to eat. But
tacos. What's your best taco place? I still eat Taco Bell though. I can't lie. I love the fucking Dorito Loco shits. Them shits is good.
Kangaroo meat.
Yeah, I'm a savage. I'm a savage some days.
I would say the one that has stuck out to me the most is when I was in LA and I went to Griddle Cafe. It was a breakfast brunch type of situation. Okay. The pancakes and the sausage and everything, like the fried chicken, everything was good. Like the service was A1. Griddle Cafe in LA, and I just went there in April for my birthday.
What's your best place you've been where you had to dress up to go?
Tulum.
Tulum, where's that at?
Mexico.
I'm saying, what was the restaurant? Far as the
restaurant?
So you saying that's the best place you've been?
Like it felt good when I was in Tulum.
Wow, my folks just came back from Cancun. They was talking about, so Tulum is popping. I've never been.
Tulum is more intimate, romantic, and like just chill, like vibing out. I felt a real vibe there.
DR, PR. Hey, listen, y'all don't let y'all man go to DR on them fucking men trips. Them niggas out there tricking.
My friends is in DR right now.
Listen, if it's
my male friends,
listen,
they
getting bitches for $10.
That's so crazy because me and my homegirl was just talking about
J-Lo's.
Like they going out there for $40 pussy.
Listen, no, it's cheaper than $40. They getting J-Lo's, Selena's. My bad. I'm sorry, bro. I'm giving out all.
I don't know nothing about it. I haven't been to DR or PR yet.
Yeah,
I tried to stay away from the,
Nah, but don't go to Punta Cana. Go to Santo Domingo. If you do it, go to Santo Domingo. Punta Cana, all the black people go there. In PR, I've been there 2 times. Santo Domingo is, chill. The resort's there, chill. The beach. A lot of Haitians there. I'd be like, God damn, I'm
they
in
right
Haiti.
there.
Fuck that. I came to the DR to see fucking Spanish people, not no fucking Haitians. Which shout to them, man. It's a lot of bullshit going on.
Yeah, shout out to Haiti now. We with y'all.
And once again, I'm ADHD. To see that man on the horse, whip that guy
with the whip.
I posted it the other day. Every Haitian should knock a white boy out with a cowboy hat on for 7 days straight.
Honestly, going to an HBCU changed my outlook on.
It's 2021 though. Why are they still doing that? It's 2021
because they feel like they're still in charge.
No, Natasha, that's he had to know. Yeah, I can't do this.
That picture was very hurtful. I don't like that. I don't appreciate that.
I want to know who took the picture because I would have threw my camera down and be like. Right. Come on, that can't be happening in 2021.
But we still getting killed by police officers. So what do you expect?
Niggas is quiet about Breonna Taylor now.
What?
It was a whole trendy thing now.
It's a lot.
It is a lot, and it's a lot to deal with us as black people. And I pray with my nephews and nieces when they go out. They don't have to deal, but it's real though, and it's sad. It's very still sad. Going on in 20. A nigga whip you with a fuck. Oh my god.
2021, like we in slavery.
Come
like,
on.
Are you massa?
If I see a nigga on the horse, I'ma just, bro, you got to go. Because if you come over here, that shit's sad. But that's the world we live in. But that's why more black people gotta support Shea Butter. We gotta be about us.
Yes, for us, by us, by black.
We gotta have black banks. We gotta have black grocery stores. I'm about to make a black Bitcoin where it's only for African Americans.
Okay, I feel you. I have to get into.
You ain't in crypto?
I'm not in crypto. I really haven't been into crypto and trading and all of that. I wasn't taught that. So about all of that.
Late too. It's so much money.
And I think that's where we lack as a black culture too. Like our black culture didn't tell us to go into investing, in trading and different things like that. So I appreciate anybody that's out here trying to educate and teach. I'm gonna give you
some joints.
I really appreciate it.
And I'm telling you, we talking. You put 1,000 in, you'll be a millionaire next year.
Yeah, because my best friend, she's actually into investing. Shout out to Lola Sims PR. She does PR.
We need her to come through, so
she's in Pittsburgh.
I will fly her out.
Yeah, so she does. She does investing, and she does. She's like the black real thrift girl. So she has the black consignment and all of that stuff. But shout out to my best friend. But I never really was into the investing, and I know it could be the ignorance on my behalf, but I wasn't into it.
You invested in yourself though, so I mean that's part of investing. And I tell people all the time, invest in yourself because that's where the market sometimes can be up and down, and it's a risk. When you invest in yourself, the risk is going to be on you, so you're going to be all right. In closing, listen, I swear, support her. She's dope, beautiful, talented, educated, fly, all of that. Y'all definitely make sure y'all follow her. I am Natasha J.
Correct. So my personal
Instagram.
account is I am Natasha J _. You can find my business page at House of Her. You can follow us online at houseofherco.com. Like I said, I offer all natural skincare, from body butters, body oils, scrubs, face washes. I'll probably give him a little discount code for y'all. So if y'all tune in and y'all get your discount code, shout out to him. Be sure to tag us on Instagram. I definitely appreciate coming through.
You bitches need it though. You bitches and niggas need it.
Don't be calling my sisters bitches.
You right. I shouldn't say that. You women and niggas need it. I was about to say.
And it's not just for. This is a replacement to lotion. You know, one of the main ingredients in lotion is water. What's water going to do? It's going to dry you out. So there's no water in my. I ain't watering this shit down. And we ain't stepping on this shit.
She gave me the CLB, the Certified Lover Boy.
Yeah,
she gave me a sample of the Certified Lover Boy. I want y'all to support her, follow her.
I appreciate it.
We had a great time. I gotta bring you back. I'm gonna bring you back with some other people so we can get more controversial.
Yeah, let's do that.
Matter of fact, let's bring your nigga here. Let's listen. Let's have a couples joint. Bring your man back. I don't mean to call him a nigga. Different. It'd be dope though. Bring your man back. We'll talk. Listen, Henny and Fried Crabs, episode 8. We had a good time. Y'all make sure y'all follow me on Instagram, Twitter. Subscribe on YouTube. I really thank y'all. I love y'all. Y'all be safe. It's a lot of bullshit going out there. Y'all be safe. Drink, and y'all know we drink, but we drink responsibly. So y'all be safe. I love y'all. Cheers. God is good. We out.
Bye.
Get paid, that's what we do. Stay fly, that's what we do. Get hoes, that's what we do. Stay drunk, that's what we do. That's what we